How's it going, everyone? Back with another stream today. We're gonna be bringing back Old Faithful here, playing some Abzan Saga. I know like where we left off with this deck is we tried a bunch of weird things like Companion, Gigantha, and I think we're gonna go back. I've noticed that the meta is kind of finally settling, so now we can kind of attack it. Um, for, I've noticed that like with the showcases and like the energy events, the top decks it seems like are blue red Murktide and Living End. Um, so against those decks, I think the card that really stands out to me is Dauthi Voidwalker, and this card looks actually good because now that Black Green Yawgmoth won the challenge on Saturday as well, like Voidwalker seems like it's in a really good position right now. So I definitely want to like revisit this deck, try it out, see how it goes. Um, so I think the main shell is kind of intact based on our old saga list. We still have the three Bobs, the Dams. Since the Lurrus got banned, we're gonna add Liliana the Veil. Um, Living End's really popular, and a good card that's also great against Blue Red Murktide and Living End is the Kaiska. I think Kaiska is going to be really, really good too. I wish I could have a second copy, maybe over the Tireless tracker, but I kind of want to try the tracker as well because it was really good in Selesnya, being able to make clues, recur card advantage, and grow the constructs. The big thing I'm worried about is really the mana base. There's only 17 black sources for the Liliana of the Veil. I was pondering maybe I could play the 25 lands, and I would have an Urborg in here. I definitely think we want the second basic swamp. Just so we have, sometimes we have the basic swamp already. If we want to fetch the second basic swamp, having the second basic swamps is, I think, arguably very necessary. So my original draft had 25 lands in it and it had the Urborg, but I'm gonna try Witherbloom Command in there instead. As just a way to get another land and just have a little more utility in that slot. That's the main deck. I think this is gonna be really familiar for people. The sideboard I kind of like took it from scratch and kind of reassessed what I really wanted. I think the one of Chalice is gonna be decent. Against all the Living and Temur Rhinos. I think Ashok as a one of is going to be decent against all the Yawgmoth, as well as just having utility against amulets and graveyard hate against Living End as well. Seems pretty good. I love the one damn main one damn side split. This is something I just really like when I build my Abzan deck, so it's kind of a staple there for me. I always have Damping Spirit against Tron, 2 E's. I like to recur. It could be a crime punishment if you really wanted to, but since we have Dark Confidant, I like having it cost 0. Hushbringers against 4C, against Yawgmoth as well. It seems pretty good. Pithing Needle, Soul Lantern is just our usual saga package. The Wandering Empire have been really impressive in Selesnya, so I'm trying it as a 1-of in the sideboard for the grinding matchups. Tarak has been fantastic, and a 1-of Veil just to test. I know I've historically disliked Veil somewhere in these rejects decks, but it was so good against Selesnya. And being able to like go Liliana Veil and Veil of Summer counterspell against Murktide seems really good. So I think it's actually something worth trying again in BGX. It's just theory crafting. We'll see how this goes and how it feels. I'm kind of curious on how this deck will feel overall, because the main card that I've been kind of iffy about is actually the Esper Sentinels. I don't know why, but I feel like Esper Sentinels have been kind of lacking since the Lurrus ban. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe it's because there's less Grixis of Shadow. I mean, it should still be good against blue red. But for some reason, it hasn't been packing that punch that I really wanted it to. It's also just like hasn't been that great late game, and I don't know why. It's just so weird. I don't know why this card just feels awkward all of a sudden. Like maybe just not being able to like have another one drop to recur with Lurrus. Like not having Lurrus, does this card make that bad? I don't know. It's just something weird about why my feelings for Esper Sentinels are just different. So I'll see how it goes. I still think Esper Sentinel is the best one drop we can play. Maybe it's worth trying a Reclaimer build instead. Is it worth trying Stoneforge Mystic? That's also what I'm kind of considering. I really think you have to pick between Stoneforge Mystic and Dark Confidant because obviously if you have Cauldron and Batterskull, you can't play with Dark Confidant. But think about Stoneforge Mystic, it takes up so much space. Like you need 7 slots essentially. You got 4 Stoneforge Mystic, Batterskull, Cauldron, and a sword. That's 3 Bobs, probably a Voidwalker, so that's 4. Withering Command's 5. And then you probably have to cut Tracker and Guile, so you have 7 cards. And I really wanted to main deck the Guile, and have a 3rd Voidwalker. So I could try that next just to see how it feels. But that's why we're not playing Stoneforge today. And also, Stoneforge has also been kind of iffy, just how it feels in BGX. But maybe it's worth trying again. We'll see. How's it going, Lysodope? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Nice, Poison Lee. Hope you're doing well. That blue-eyed Murktide is the main one target, it seems. Yeah, exactly. You definitely have to have a plan against it for sure. What do you think of the BS man? Do you think Jen still has the best tools because of Monkey? Yeah, I mean, if you really had to think about raw power, I definitely think that Jund is probably the best BGX deck just because of the fact that, you know, you have Ren and 6 and Monkey, which are like just so good. And then you have like all Paimon against like opposing or the Saga decks. Like these tools that like Red provides, that Rock or Abzan doesn't have. Like the only thing that Abzan really has that's really great are prismatic endings. Like this card just gives you so much game against like Amulets and Tron just being a 1 minute answer. Like this is the spot where like Abzan's more efficient than the other colors, right? So Otawara. You fostering kittens? That's so cute. That's really cute. How many kittens do you have? Hopefully they're not too much of a pain in the ass. Yeah, Ren 6 with Boseiju, and then you can play Reclaimer as well. Hopefully we're against Living End or something. Okay. But yeah, like the red 6 with Boseiju, and you have Reclaimer. You can play Boseiju as a land drop, and then you can sacrifice the Boseiju Reclaimer. Oh, man. Alright, so we have the Kaya's Guile, but we do need to draw a third land here. They drew the Force, which is kind of crazy. Land. Okay, we still have another land drop to hit our little land that we could draw into the land. Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm playing it too, Poisonly. It's definitely an uphill battle for sure. And then when you see stuff like the new Jun Charm, where it's like, it's pretty good. Oh, damn it. They just have it all, huh? They just have it all. Also on Citizen 6H, just dropping my lurk and drop support, been going through it and personally been seeing. Oh, man. I'm really glad that, at least for, like, I know you're going through a lot, but I'm really glad that I could at least give you a distraction. That's all I could really do. I mean, I go through the same boat. What is this? It doesn't look like they have a Cascader, so. But just hang in there, buddy. That's all I can really say. And life sucks, but all I really can really do is chug along, right? So they have 2 cards in hand. Hopefully no Cascader. Not hitting that third land kind of sucks. If we dodge a Cascader here, we don't hit dodge a Cascader. 3, 6, 9 plus 6. That's lethal. We had all that hate. It just did not matter. So Chalice, Ashiok. I think the Veil of Summer seems good, as well as the second Dam. Cards that are bad. Probably the Prismatic Ending. I can see the Withering Command being pretty bad too. Fatal Pushes are also kind of awkward. We want the Soulgate Lantern as well. Maybe we'll keep in one push for the little Sphinx guy. Don't think we want anything else. Yeah, I think the draw 3 is just so good because there's spots where like you have your hate and you're like, wow, I just need something, because you're like ahead on board. It just does a lot. The draw 3 is just so good, like so absurd. It's not literally a draw 3, but I mean, light up the stage for 3 is really good, especially at instant speed. You just, you could hold up interaction and then you can just end step it and then you untap and you essentially drew 3 cards. Like, it's so good. I mean, push is already a dead card. We don't have a second black source. I think I'm gonna bottom the Sentinel because it doesn't really do anything in this matchup. Not to dove too much, but things shook out where I'm having to split the kids and looking for a new home. Oh man, that's so sorry. That's very unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. All I can do is just, just let times pass and be there for your kids when, they need it and stuff, so. Okay. Well, we have one Voidwalker left. Having that second Voidwalker is kind of clutch. They took the Tarmogoyf. So we need that black source. Temperature makes it hard for them to react to something like Kai's-Go. It makes them, but not amazing, but... I like Liliana on the Veil, just being able to like plus and discard said Voidwalkers and just like feeling their own living in. I kind of like it for those reasons. But you're right, Liliana is definitely on the poorer side of things for sure. Never didn't have it. Never didn't have it. Oops. So that means that when they living in, they only have few dudes. Tracker. I think I want to keep the Voidwalker untapped. Just so if they cast a Living End, we can put it in the graveyard and bring it back. Living End gets exiled and we can redo it. So that way we have double Voidwalker, either one in the graveyard, or just like we just have a loop. So I kind of like going second Voidwalker and pass. Probably play the Saga, just so we can get a piece of Yard Hate faster. Okay. Okay. So Voidwalker doing work here, to say the least. I wonder if we keep both Voidwalkers back. I think it's kind of safe, right? Because I don't want them to like instant bounce a Voidwalker. But I guess then we can just like sack it. If they bounce a Voidwalker instead, we just sack in response. If we just sack in response and then we We also get the Spellbomb looming too. If they go to 9, we could play Tracker. I think it's safe just to I think it's safe just to like play the Tracker and then pass. Or play our hand actually. I think we're just so ahead. It's like, how do we lose from here? And I don't think it's. I think if we attack with one of them is how we lose. Okay, get to draw. I guess I'll sack one. It doesn't matter. And I think we'll leave one in play so that we always have one in the graveyard. So that way if they're living in, then we can't really do anything. That's a lot of damage. So if they have like force, that'd be really bad. Oh, I should have blocked here. I'm such an idiot. I am an idiot. Because we could have been at 11. So I think I need to... If they have force, then I think we just dead, right? So I think we get Spellbomb for sure. So do we need to make a construct? I don't think so. So we'll just make the mana here. Get a Spellbomb. Probably just crack this clue. Because that way, like, if they have the force, we should just attack with this Temur, because if not, then we're dead on the crackback anyway. There's no way we can block here. Yeah, so let's crack the clue. Okay. No force one time, please. Do I want to play this Voidwalker now? I don't think so, right? I don't think it matters. Oh, do I want to let them have a 4/4 flyer? We can't lose to double Violent Outburst here. And we just win on the crackback. Yeah, I think we just do this. We let this happen. I don't want them to have another. And we just play a Voidwalker. I'll also just play a Tarmogoyf. Yeah, let's just play another Voidwalker. Should I actually play the Tarmogoyf? Maybe I should play the Tarmogoyf. So that way, if they do living in here, then we can just do another. Alright, cool. Okie dokie. I think I gotta go with your suggestion, Kaya. Try that. Three Voidwalkers. That's all. That's all we needed to beat the living in matchup. Just three Voidwalkers, you know. We could Saga here, and then the hope to hit like their Cascade spell, like they only have one, and then we can get Saga going. I think this is a mulligan though. It's so tough. Like if we go Saga on one, it's like it's, and hopefully we can cast a discard spell on turn 2, and that may be enough. And gotta hope that they don't have two Cascaders. It's great. This hand is grief proof too, which is the great part of this. I think we're gonna keep this. No. Forget everything I said. We're still gonna Saga on one and hope they don't have a Cascader, and hope they just kept the hand because of Leyline. We can still draw Chalice. We can still draw any of our... I guess we can't draw Spellbomb, but we do need Lantern off the top. Okay. I'll play Bob. I hope they don't have a Cascader. Hopefully they just kept the hand. With no Cascaders, please. Tapped is scary because does it mean you just have it? Yeah, they just have it. That being said, their hand is... I mean, their board is actually not that scary. Like, this doesn't have Swamp Walk. Yeah, this isn't, especially with the Shadow Spear as well. I don't think this is that scary. So we'll get Soulgate Lantern. Don't think it... oh, actually kind of does matter. We'll just exile the Mist Reinforce here. And the Goy's a 4 or 5, right? So... We'll play this. They don't attack. That's great. Sentinel. I wonder if we should just equip the Shadow Spear onto the Sentinel. I don't think that's really that great. 4 mana. Oh. Okay, well, they have a 3/3 flyer, which is kind of scary. Kind of need a Tarmogoyf off the top. A dam off the top would be nice, actually. Dam off the top would be fantastic. Not nothing, though. Do we attack? We're going to take 10. If we attack, we go to 17. We take 4, 7, 10, 15. I guess we can crack this lantern. If they could just trade Charless and Architects for both. I think we pass for 1 turn. We pretty much need a dam off the top, which we have 2 draws towards right now. I hope they don't have a force. Outburst also probably kills us, right? 7, 10, yeah. Outburst literally just kills us. GG. We had the dam too. Oh man. We had the main deck Spellbomb and the Force and just did not matter, huh? Just did not matter. Man, those main deck griefs and like we had the Kai's Guile and the Spellbomb. The Kai's Guile is just a little slow though, unfortunately. Maybe we need like 2 chalices just to draw them more consistently. I don't know. But then you're like really warping against Living End though. Just tough to say. Okay. We have turn 1 Sentinel into turn 2 Voidwalker or Sentinel plus Fatal Push if they play like a monkey or something. So Gala Shrine. And like this is what makes me kind of like want to like maybe try a a Reclaimer build, not Sentinel, just because of the fact that, like, against Living End, Esper Sentinel really, like, I feel like the meta is shifting away from where Esper Sentinel was, like, good, you know? So we're gonna Inquisition play. Actually, I have to fetch first. Gonna Overgrown Tomb. And then we can either decide to Fatal Push or play Sentinel, depending on what they have in their hand. Okay, we're going to take the Stoneforge Mystic. I hope we draw like a Pending or something. And then we'll play Fatal, and then we'll play the Sentinel. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely great against control too, but I feel like, again, the meta is like shifting away from that, unfortunately, so I don't know, it's tough. So you know the whole hand. So now we kind of have to hold up Fatal Push. We can't play this Voidwalker unless we draw another black source, which is kind of awkward. I wonder if they'll probably trade Mem Knight for Sentinel, I think. Backup Saga's cool, I guess. I think we just hang tight. I don't think they'd want to play the sword and equip. They might. I think it's best just to hang tight here. So their draws were Mem Knight, Mem Knight. Oh, baby. Play the sword. We need to draw two. We get to draw two? So play the planes, right? So the hand is Arid Mesa, Sword of Feast. They're opting not to. Okay. I wonder what the point is of waiting. That's decent. I think I just want to make a construct here. Honestly. Like, we get all these chip shot damages from him now, we can just like recoup with Shadow Spear. And we just hold up Fatal Push the rest of the game. Okay. I think now we have to Witherbloom command the Fervent Champion next turn. Bobby. Unfortunately, this doesn't really help us cast any of our spells. We kind of have to get Springleaf Drum here. Yeah, I think we have to just make a mana. Get Springleaf Drum. We could also just like Witherbloom command, bring back a land, play the land. Like play the Verdant Catacombs, hold up Fatal Push. And then that way we can just get Shadow Spear now. We can also just get Shadow Spear with the Saga too. So I think it's better to get Shadow Spear. We just have the mana left over. We can Witherbloom command, get a land, equip. Yeah, so it's better to get Shadow Spear here. Because we can do everything. Equip here. Also, an argument for like maybe equipping the Esper Sentinel. So -1/-1 return. Target player. Target creature. Do that. Hey, how's it going, Spider? Hope we do well, buddy. Oh, baby, give me the cards. Yes. 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 I'm gonna draw first. Let me crack this first. Draw this. Another Sentinel. Cool. That goes by. Doing alright, man. Just try to... I try to figure out Abzan now that the format's solidified, and we play against Living In, and we had our game one, we had our Spellbomb and Kai's Guile, and we just got destroyed still. So it was a little discouraging, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. We're gonna make a construct here. We'll get a drum. We'll attack. Don't think we need to be scared of Fatal Push. Worst case scenario, or to hold up Fatal Push, but I don't think it hurts to do so. Just do this and pass. Yeah, it's just like we had Spellbomb in our opener, and we played Spellbomb on turn 1, and then they forced it, and then they griefed our Kaya's Guile away, and then we just lost. You know, it's just, and then they had it all. And then in game 3, they had the ley line. I mean, I kept a sketchy opener, though. It was like Saga to discard spell on Tarmogoyf. Maybe I should mulligan more aggressively. I don't know. It's kind of tough. Like, it's hard to evaluate should I mulligan that or not. Seems pretty good here. We just want all the removal, right? Don't think we want any of the yard hate, so we can board out the Spellbomb. Maybe we can board out the Kai's Guile. Voidwalker's kind of weak in this matchup as well. One more cut. I like the Thought Seizers in this matchup. It does hit. But get our Blood Moon deck, I think we need to keep the Thought Seizers in. Tough. Tough. Maybe we're a Sentinel. They're just like okay. They're like a Fervent Champion, Stoneforge Mystic, Ragavan deck. I guess like having 1 mana interaction is decent. Just chump block very well, but yeah, let's show a Sentinel. That's pretty decent. Yeah, Hushbringer also stopping Stoneforge Mystic makes sense too. Don't monkey me, dude. Oh, okay, that's fine. Don't monkey me, please. We're gonna Triome. Polyplay Tummergoyf. Actually, I should play around Blood Moon. Take back everything I said. So I'm gonna actually draw, because I actually want to draw one of the basics if I have to get a basic swamp or plains. Just play around Blood Moon. So we're gonna do that. I don't think I can let them draw a card. They blood moon me, they blood moon me. I think playing the turquoise is better. Okay, don't blood moon me, please. I beg of you. Don't do it. Blood moon doesn't hurt me. Don't cast it. I swear I won't do anything. Please. Protection from black and from red. So we can Inquisition. Pay for Sentinel. And block. God damn it. Sort of bad unplayable. Got him. Got him. What's kind of shitty though is if they equip the Sentinel, they do get to draw a card. I could also just like Prismatic getting the Sentinel and then 3 mana. Oh. Really want to play this damn. Oh, this is so awkward. So we could, like, Within Bloom Command. What does this do? Oh, this literally doesn't do anything right now. It's just +2/+2. It's literally just +2/+2. So I kind of want to market a Witherbloom Command. One of the Sentinels. And then like gain 2 back. And then we can potentially Prismari command the sword if we really wanted to. And if they commit more to the board, then we can damn. So we shock in the Temple Garden. Take 2. Go back to 12 because we'll just drain because we don't have any lands. So do this. Drain. Play Selesnya mana. So then we'll take 4, go down to 8. Hopefully they play another creature. Okay. We could bet basic swamp. They have no targets for that. Okay. Okay, we need something a little bit better than just lands, though. But I think if we just Prismari command. Oh, sorry, Prismatic ending. What am I saying? Prismatic ending the sword. Oh, we get the draw though. I can't prevent it. Oh, that's a punt. How's it going, Rosley? Hope you're doing, buddy. Thought I did the math wrong. Okay, that's fine. We still have the dam though. So we just gotta hope that they overcommit to the board here. Okay. So we go to 4. What's the last card in their hand? Overload dam is always decent. They got the shrine. Okay. Okay, another sword. So if they draw Fervent Champion, that'd be bad. So we kind of have the Prismatic ending this now as protection from green. So I think we just have the Prismatic ending this. And then play Tarmogoyf. I'll hold the fetch line for Tireless Tracker. Okay. Three turn clock here. That's scary. That's less scary. I wonder if I E for 3 here. I think I do, right? So if they like top deck a sword, it's fine. It's gonna be awkward if they like top deck a sword into like. Okay, cool. Cool. Like I kind of like I don't know. Like Esther Sentinels were okay in that matchup, right? Like it makes me want to try like Reclaimer again in this build. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just like straying too far from the tree. I don't know. Don't know. Yes, we would like to be on the play. Sure. I don't know if I want to play the drum. Maybe I do. Turn 1 drum into turn 2 Bob. Plus Thoughtseize if need be. So we already have the 3rd mana if need be. So we can just play the Triumph on turn 3. Which wouldn't be too bad, I guess. Yeah, I think we're going to go drum. So that way if we draw a discard spell, we can go like Ball plus Thoughtseize. opponent said they normally watch my stream. So they know I normally play trash decks. Got it. Saga's interesting. Yeah, there's a lot, like this line just leads to a lot more upside for sure. So this is a tough one if you want Guile Shrine, if you're gonna draw a Prismatic Ending or Kai's Guile or Esper Sentinel. Overgrown 2, we're leaning towards Temur for Witherland Command. I think I lean towards Guile Shrine. Now that's kind of awkward because now I kind of want to play the Saga. But next turn, I guess I could still do that. I could go like Voidwalker, play Bob still. Oh, so is this 4C? Huh. I guess it wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, because next turn we can just double spell Voidwalker into Bob. If they like Prismatic Ending my Voidwalker, for example. Or this could be Rhinos. This could be Rhinos. Okay. Let's get the Saga triggered first, just in case they have some sort of interaction. Yeah, so we're against Rhinos. So next turn we can go Triome. They have Fury, I'm gonna be very sad. But our deck kind of auto loses the Fury anyway, so. Second Bob. So if they end step Rhinos. Take 8 to the chin. Just trying to figure if I want to play the Triome. I could main state phase activate Saga, make a construct. I guess we could still do that. I guess we could. I guess we could play Bob and still activate Saga. Well, this Voidwalker can't block, so we'll just attack with it first. If they draw Rhinos, which they are hard representing, we go to 7. I think. I wonder if I play Saga just to save life. They don't have Fury, because they would have cast it for sure. I think I just activate Saga and pass. I don't think I want the second Bob in play. We could also cast Rhinos for sure, bits, for sure. But I'm scared that they might do this and then, like, Dead God my Voidwalker as well. How's it going, Mort? Hope you're doing well, buddy. We could also, like, offer a trade of Construct plus Bob to a Rhino. We could also do that, too. I actually don't hate that either. Because if they interact with a Bob or a Construct, that means we, our Voidwalker is free and we can cast Footfalls. Assuming they don't have Force. So I think I'm going to offer this. we take 7 still, it's just kind of a big chunk. So we'll see if they have force here. So we'll make a construct. We got Shadow Spear. Yeah, so we're gonna make Rhinos. Hopefully they don't have force here. We can't cast it on their turn because it's sorcery speed. They have it all. They have it all. They have it all. I mean, now we're kind of at that stage of the game where Shadow Spear equipping constructs is pretty real too. Like, they kind of can't attack. I stand corrected. So they could dead gone my Tarmogoyf. Our priority is like keeping these constructs alive so then they can grow. Thinking about what they've done. They are thinking about what they have done. Sorry. That's a pretty big game. Witherblink Command is not the greatest of draws. If they end step Violent Outburst, so if they end step Violent Outburst, they have 3 bodies. We have 3 bodies we can block. They have a bounce spell. We play on. So I think if I equip Shadow Spear to the construct and attack, if they have a bounce spell, we're kind of even. We can make a body. Could also just equip Tarmogoyf, attack, go to, and then we gain 5, go to 9. But then we have the shock and Gauss trying to make a body. Kind of like leaving Tarmogoyf back because it's a big enough body to block. So I think we'll equip here. Attack. Okay. So if they have bounce spell, I think it's best just to make a dude, right? I think it's best just to play this Guile Shrine tapped and pass. And then we can use Springleaf Drum to make mana. I don't know, Kyle. I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to watch the replay. I don't know if they have enough mana. If mana was tight or whatever. I guess they passed, right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We take those though. We take those. Okay. Yeah, we could save with the room for a borrower. But the thing is, they end step it, which is kind of awkward. That's the problem. So we'll make a construct, untap, make a construct. This Springleaf Gem has been absolute gasoline. Oh, that's such a good draw. Holy cow. Holy cow. Spellbound is just there for the Anthem. Okay. We could equip Shadow Spear and attack. In fact, I think that's what we need to do. Play around a bounce spell. Because they just bounce the creature with lifelink. So I think we... equip here. If they double block, I'm kind of tempted to push one Rhino. They don't. We could also just... No, we need to pass. We need to pass. Another borrower. Holy cow. That's also fair, Dulce. That's also fair. Okay. They won the 3 of a kind here. Oh my god, they have another Brazen Borrower? Don't tell me they drew all 4 Brazen Borrowers. Oh god. I guess I should attack with Tarmogoyf. That extra point might have mattered. I guess it would have mattered. Wow. That 1 point of damage, huh? I'm not gonna reveal Fatal Push. Jeez. I'm gonna bring Veil. I don't like Sentinels in this matchup. Spellbound can come out with Wither Commit and do anything. This like is a technically an answer right now, but it's pretty bad. Like, I think I'd rather have that than the Sentinels when they have Infuri too. I think Turak could be decent as well. I think I like it better than the Kai's go. And that's what I'm talking about. I feel like the meta is just like shifting away from where Esper Sentinels it just doesn't feel great. Like I'm either boarding it out or like it's just like there's no control. We're not playing against Shadow. Like Sure, it's good against UR Murktide, but like, it's just so weird. Okay, we need lands. Well, we're gonna die to Blood Moon, but we'll die to Blood Moon. I mean, we can't mulligan away from a Thoughtseize Tarmogoyf hand, I don't think. I think we could do much worse than this. How's it going, Andrew? Hope you're well, buddy. Okay. Tarmogoyf kind of leans, kind of lines up nicely against their hand. Okay. Land. I don't want to waste my Saga. I guess I would still play Saga. Just sure. Living End just totally destroyed us earlier, so Living End's like I don't know if you watched the first game, Andrew, but like my opening hand against an unknown opponent, which happened to be Living End, was Nihil Spellbomb, Kai's Guile. And it did not matter. Like they forced some negation my turn one Spellbomb and then griefed my Kai's Guile away, and I just was sad. So I think we want to get value out of this Saga. Never mind, they're just going to tap it. I think I want to get planes just in case I want to. In case I want to prismatic ending a Blood Moon potentially. I guess I'll just get Triome if I don't want to play around Blood Moon. We could also just get Swamp. Play Liliana, play Saga. I actually kind of like that. Did not expect that to resolve because of Force. I think I'll discard a Liliana the Veil. Make my boy, big boy Goyf, a huge. Discard Force. Hey, Garrett, how's it going, buddy? Long time. Hope you're doing well, dude. They're gonna Blood Moon me. Don't do it. Looks like a Blood Moon. Charless, sure. So their last card is Bone Crusher Giant Unknown. Okay, so nothing too spicy. Oh, nice. Good to hear. Glad I'm making you excited about that. So I think we'll plus again. We know they have Bone Crusher. Unknown. So I've been alright. I've been kind of lost, honestly, with Modern as well. Just trying to figure out what deck I want to play, and it's kind of tough, not gonna lie. I wonder if I trade my, or chump block my Construct to keep Liliana alive. I think it's better just like block a Rhino, except that Lily's gonna die. Wow. Hey, thanks for getting stuff, buddy. Really appreciate it. Prismatic Ending is a good draw. I think I'll get a Shadow Spear. Pay attention in class. You should definitely multitask, Grace. Thanks for all the subs, buddy. So Kurt Bros, welcome to the Abzan clan. Really appreciate the gifts of sub. And Grace, thanks again for 14 months, man. A long time. In total, 29 sons by Andrew. That's a lot. So I think we're just gonna main phase this Prismatic Ending. I'm just trying to figure out if I want to plus Lily or just like trade my Liliana for. I think I kind of want to just like hold back and just plus Liliana. Jury's play unplayable, unfortunately. Yeah, there's a lot of removal right now. Fury. So in case they just have Rhinos, I'm just gonna wait. Try a lot of decks, Yawg, Rhinos, and Jun Sack. Interesting. Have you liked any of those? Oh my goodness, all the gifted subs. How's it going, Ryan, by the way? Appreciate returning and hanging out. Inquisition. I guess it doesn't hurt to Inquisition here. Kind of give me an idea of what I want to do. If they like are gonna. Oh, they're gonna force. Okay. So we're gonna ultimate. We're gonna split lands and creatures. So I'm gonna hold up force, which is fine. I think I'm gonna put a land in this pile. Probably the blue one. They played one Shardless and and one Violent Outburst. So it's kind of a 50-50 shot. Might as well do this, I guess. Oh my goodness, Roundsley. Thank you for the gift of sub, buddy, as well. Let's do that. Okay. Well, they're going to force something. Probably force Shadow Sphere plus Construct. But this Tarmogoyf can outgrow both of them. Y'all just get it. We're on the same page, Andrew. We're on the same page. So good. Y'all just get against the random decks in the front, but pretty terrible against some of the top decks like Rhinos. That's a really close matchup versus Murktide and Force. Yeah, so Roundsley in the chat who just gifted us up. He's been playing a lot of Yawgmoth too. He used to play a lot of Abzan as well. He kind of told me the same thing. Like against Murktide and 4C, it's really close. But Rhinos is just like absolutely awful. I wonder if for that you should just like play 4 Chalice. Like, is that fair? Like, just have 4 Chalice. Like, is that too much of a hedge? But it's good against Living End too. So place 130 challenge. Yeah, it's doing pretty well for sure. 4C is not close versus Yawg? What do you mean? What's more favorable? I mean, maybe 4 Chalice is egregious, but like going 3? And then like against blue red, you just slam one. But I guess like the big problem is Murktide and not the 1-drops, I guess. I mean, I guess like stopping Bolt on a whole heat's something, but first year just crushes Yawg. I don't know. I have no say in that argument because I don't know. I'll first admit it. Interesting. Give me a second land. What is happening, Dick? This hand's like so good. I think we need a mulligan this. Baba Turek. So Inquisition into Termagruff seems pretty good. Damn. So we're gonna get Guile Shrine. Inquisition here. I think we need to take the Endurance. I think we need to take the Endurance because we have a sorcery from the discard spell, fetch land already. If we put Endurance in the graveyard, we have a 4/5 Tarmogoyf. So I think we just take the Endurance and then try to slog through the Rhinos. It's a good hand. Fly Murrow. 15-3 against Mog. Interesting. Chalice. That was a good one. Do I sandbag it or do I play it? We know forward are 5 cards. We didn't see Prismari Command or anything like that. We don't know about Force. They also don't... They need to draw a literal blue card plus Force. Does it change our play next turn? No, right? I think we pass. Maybe they'll like... I think we pass. Okay. Oh, if they slam Blood Moon, I'm going to be very sad. Awkward. So we're gonna have E on 0. Attack. And then whenever they cast the Rhinos, it'll be kind of in our... The ball's kind of in our court, essentially. Okay. It's actually kind of working out perfectly for us. So we have an option here. We could crack the EE and then play Chalice. We could also just ambush the Rhino and just Fatal Push 1. I kind of like just cracking the EE though and play Chalice. Because that way we just get damage in here. So they have one Violent Outburst and a couple unknown. Exceed trying to great again, alright? That's not going to be up to me, though. Okay. So they could force plus Violent Outburst. But then we have Prismatic Ending plus Fatal Push. They could also Brazen Borrower, which is what they're going to do. And then hold up Violent Outburst. Which is fine. Secret to Siege Rhino is always great. Not wrong. Not wrong. They're holding up 2 mana. Interesting. Let's play this first. So we could... The reason why I'm pausing is the mana. I'm trying to figure out if I want to get basic Swamp or basic Plains. If we get basic Plains, we can play Prismatic Ending and Fatal Push, and then we can push 1. The problem is that we don't have the second black source for Dam. So I'm trying to figure out if I'm trying to prioritize Prismatic Ending or Fatal Push. I could also just fetch Shock and have both, but then we're just not dead in one of the Blood Moon, but then I guess we could just recast a Tarmogoyf. So maybe we just want Godless Shrine, and we just go Prismatic Ending, Prismatic Ending. And if they slam Blood Moon, like, who cares? Because they're so behind anyway. Yeah, exactly, Bits. So I think I'm going to Godless Shrine. Pending 1. I could also just attack, and then if they double block, I fatal push the Rhino. I actually like that better. Then we still keep a removal spell in hand. This is also fine. I'm actually fine with that. Okay, well, I get punished for not getting the basic planes there. Because we could have Prismatic getting the Charlotte's and we win. That being said, they do need something here. They need like Force plus Bound Outburst or Force plus Shardless. I guess they get Shardless. Oh, baby. Close one. Close one. Close one. On the play. I wish this was an overgrown tune because we can Thoughtseize in the Tarmogoyf and play Saga, but beggars can't be choosers. Best $50 card ever. I think I'm taking the Teferi. Chas and Bloodman does indeed win games. That's funny. That's a pretty good draw because that means that we can go Tarmogoyf plus Sentinel. Edo, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. So we know 5 of the 6 cards in their hand. We're going to play Sentinel. They're going to frantic inventory in response. They're going to slam Saga. So we do 4 of the 5 cards at the time. Tarbos are $5 now, are they? I don't believe it. How much are foil Targoyfs nowadays? The Modern Masters ones. Okay, that's a card that we don't know about, so there's 3 cards. Can I filter by foil and look at them? I guess not, huh? I just look at the original one. It's still $75 for a foil, which is a lot, but what's like a Pioneer? I think you're like I haven't played Pioneer since the Walk-in Ballista, man, so I have no idea. I feel like the format's so broken. Like dig through time is still legal. Like I don't know. As long as dig through time is still legal in that format, I don't think I want to play it. As shitty as that sounds. How Goif has fallen, yeah. Okay. So they must have Supreme Verdict in hand. That is the read. Ouch. I really needed that Saga because that way we could untap Mega Construct and still be... Yeah, we don't need this Fatal Push, huh? Who needs that Fatal Push? So their hand is Frantic Inventory, Snapcaster Mage. So if they have another land, they could go Snapcaster Mage, Prismatic Ending, my Tarmogoyf. It takes 6. Yeah. Oh. They just have... So their hand is Frantic Inventory, Snapcaster Mage. Okay. Just try to see if they're going to discard something that would grow the Goyf. That's the reason why I'm doing lines like this. So the hand is Snapcaster Unknown. So that I can Snapcaster Prismatic into my Tarmogoyf. Can you edict yourself? You can. So the hand is Snapcaster Mage Unknown. They could Snapcaster Prismatic Ending my Tarmogoyf. I could do that, Boyashi, but that would definitely be an interesting line for sure. So we're going to draw a card. Okay. Shadow Spear for the win. Shadow Spear for the win. Kai's Guile. I think we're going to sandbag this Liliana and this Kai's Guile. Because if they draw Teferi or something, we can Kai's Guile in response. Like, I think holding a Kai's Guile is just way better than doing anything else. They can't Solitude. They could Snapcaster. Snapcaster would be rough. But if they Snapcaster, they would have Snapcaster Prismatic Ending. I don't know what they could have. I'm trying to think what they could have. It's not Solitude. It could be Shark Typhoon. And that's better to just hold a Kai's Guile anyway. Yeah, I think it's Shark Typhoon. Archmage's Charm. Okay. I think we're going to play the long game just a tad bit more. Oh, gonna activate Colonnade. This guy's Guile is gonna fuck him so hard. Oh yes, this is the best Kyle's Guile I've ever cast in my entire life. That's the best Kyle's Guile ever. Oh my god. Okay. Tarak, Veil, Eshuk. These seem okay. Definitely Needle. The Lantern's gonna be okay. Wandering Emperor. Board out the Sentinels. I don't think we want Witherbloom Command. I guess they board and rip, so maybe this is okay. Spell Bomb's okay. We don't want the Dam. Three cuts. I think the Witherbloom Command can come out. Maybe we don't want two pendings. That's true. No, that's a very good point, Moyashi. That's a very, very good point. Maybe we just want one pending just to like answer to Fairy or a Chalice. But even then, like, Chalice doesn't really screw us that much. Like, maybe we want Witherbloom Command over Prismatic Ending if we're really trying to answer a Chalice. Maybe we can go like that. This doesn't answer to Fairy, but I think bringing back like a Saga is kind of nice if they like March or Spreading sees it. Let's try this. Yes and no. Yes and no, Moyashi. I think it's one of those things where like there aren't enough tutor targets, and you do kind of want to race their kind of big threats too, right? In the sense of like you kind of want to race like our life total doesn't really matter until it matters, right? Like trying to race a Colonnade sometimes matters. It's not great, but it's still a quote unquote free tutor target. Gabo fell. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. And this is where Esper Sentinel looks absolutely fantastic, of course. They're gonna Prismatic Ending. Sure. So we're gonna play Sentinel first here. So in case they have Force Negation for some reason, we can draw a card. Ooh, that's a good one too. So we'll see if the coast is clear for this Bob for next turn. There's not gonna force Soul Guy Lanterning it as well. They will even have another land. I think I gotta take the Charm. I don't want them to steal my Esper Sentinel. If they whiff on a land here, that's huge for us. We kind of can't attack though, which is awkward, but okay. So we draw a card off this guy. So I wonder if we ooh. I'm gonna lean on Lantern here. I want to see if they counterspell it. I don't want to trade my Sentinel though. They're stuck on lands. So I kind of want to see if they counter us just because they don't have a Snapcaster Mage. So we'll take the Prismatic Ending. So I think we lead on Voidwalker to eat the counter spell and we draw a card. They let it go. God, please. I just want to be able... I want to hit their Teferi with this Voidwalker. He's so good. Oh, they drew Solitude. Wow. So they pitched big Teferi, I assume. Okay. So they had a double counter spell, Snapcaster Mage. We really need that 1-0 Valor Summer, huh? Okay, so we need to draw another 2-drop that's pretty good so we can double spell. Do we just throw this track and trade with their counter spell? We could also trade our Sentinel with their Snapcaster Mage, and then we can Turak them too. That's also an out. I think that's better than just like... I think that's better than any other line. And if we get in for one, we get in for one. Yeah, I think I'm going to take this trade, and then we can Turak them. Never mind. And then I think we're going to sandbag. Okay. So the hand is Counterspell. Counterspell unknown. Kind of need another land. I think we're going to pass again. Letting us draw. Interesting. Double counterspell is annoying, though. I think we have to start casting spells now. I think we'll Tarak here. And then double spell next turn. We could also Ashok, but I think they'll honestly let Ashok go. So do our clunky spell first. And then we'll probably go Goyf plus Bob. So they have one counter spell left. Okay, they have counter spell. So they can castle instead, which is annoying. So play a Bob. Sorry, play a Goyf to get counterspelled. Oh. Well, we're gonna overload their mana next turn then. So next turn we can go Ashok plus Bob. The castle's really annoying though. They bottom 2, which is a good sign. Okay, so their hand is still Counterspell Unknown. Witherbloom Command. So we're gonna do this in mill. Hope they had a Saga. Cast Ashiok. Each counterspell, Gross Goyf. Thinking about countering this. So we'll attack first. How many types in our graveyard? Land, sorcery, creature. So we'll attack first. And then we'll Ashiok them. Maybe I should have built myself. Try to grow. It's already a 5. I don't think Goyf will get bigger. But I'll probably mill myself next turn to grow it some more. I don't think I can make my Goyf bigger than it already was. So, they top-bottomed. Okay. So they still have Counterspell. Ashok. Kai's Guile. I think I'll target them again, since we don't have a Tarmogoyf anymore. I don't want to like mill a Saga target. And I don't want them to like draw another Snapcaster Mage and then we have to like use our Soul Guide Lantern, but we want to keep our Construct at 3/3. They bottom with Op, which is a good sign. It's a good sign. That's a fantastic draw. I don't think we want Shadow Spear. I think we just want to name to Fairy, right? I think I should want to name to Fairy. I think I'm gonna sandbag this Thoughtseize. I think I stand back to Slotsies. They're probably drawing into a verdict, right? So I think they want to draw into a verdict, leave up 2 mana. We can Thoughtseize plus Kai's Guile. Sorry, Thoughtseize plus Dark Confidant. So they top bottomed. Relic. Okay. Why do I smell a Solitude here? Why do I smell a Solitude? So take their counter spell. We'll attack. If they double block, ooh. Okay. 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 Trying to find an answer to the Bob. Land. Debating if I should cash in this Kai's Guile now. We'll let this go. So if they have nothing, this is lethal. Nice. 3-1, baby. Let's go. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, and then we're gonna finish this league. Let's go, huh? Alrighty. Going into the last match, 3-1 feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. I just wonder if this tracker should just be another Guile just because of living end and such, but it's so hard to tell. I just love tracker. The number of black sources isn't concerning, knock on wood, based on what we've seen so far. Be on the play. This is better. They kept 7. Let's keep a Sentinel. And bomb the other one. We kind of need another land off the top, but Guile Shrine and Sentinel is not a bad start. Brushland. Are we against like some sort of Eldrazi list? Interesting. I'm gonna lay it on Bob. I think we want the lands. You're short a copy of Titania? Interesting. How many were you running? Are you running 4? I don't remember when you're looking at this. I think you were running 4, right? I think I remember. Scales? Could be scales. Slotted in Anafenza. Huh. Hangerback Walker. Where's our Voidwalkers, huh? Fatal Push. So we could Thoughtseize plus push, but I don't think there's any value in pushing right now. Especially with the Urza Saga looming. I think we're going to play a little defensive here, I think. Because we might have to push this Hangerback Walker. Depending on what happens. Probably get a Springleaf Drum off. I guess we just take... Wow, their hand is really good. Do I just take the Sentinel here? It just makes our damn very, very awkward. I guess take a wipe our old board with Ballista. Yeah. Damn. It's a pretty stocked hand. Oops. I think our game plan is to just hold steady and then hopefully this dam can help us. Yeah. Their constructs are way bigger than ours, though. How's it going, Dukes? There's a lot of bad matchups, unfortunately. 4C, Yawgmoth, big mana. the going isn't easy for Abzan, for sure. For sure. So their hand is Arcbrand Ravager Unknown. They're prioritizing making a construct, which makes sense. But it's definitely not easy, Dukes. Dugs or Dugs? I apologize if I'm saying your name wrong. Tell me how to pronounce it in chat. Is it Dugs or Dugs? Untapping with Bob feels pretty good, though. Dugs is perfect. Cool. Okay, awkwardly enough, we drew the Springleaf Drum. God damn it. We have to play the drum. Just to make sure a white man is online. Yikes. So our plan here is for them to make a construct, untap, make a construct. Play a land, play Ravager. I think that's our plan. Okay. I think I want the draw off Bob. So I'll just block here and pass. So now we draw a card off Bob. And then we can damn the board and not have to pay for Sentinel, which is kind of cool. And then hopefully they only have a Ravager plus an Unknown, and we can Liliana the Veil the Ravager. That would be very good. Thoughtseize. So float. We could also let them draw a card and Thoughtseize, but I don't think that's worth it. So white. White. So we gotta hope that their last card is not another creature. Please, Ravager be the only card, or just have a bunch of 2-drops in hand, like a Ballista or a Walker. That'd be great too. No 2-drop. But they can animate Yawgmoth now. Oh, we need a removal spell now. So we'll play Bob and then play Liliana. Yeah. I wonder if they'll sack here. Sacking the Ravager. So we have 2 pushes left. So we're actually dead in 2 turns, which is awkward. So we need to draw Fatal Push or Kai's Guile. Come on, Bob. Kai's Guile, Fatal Push. 4 outs or 3 outs, 2 push. Damn. So I guess I should have Thoughtseize. Guess I should have Thoughtseize instead of letting him draw. I don't know, that's tough though. Can you really let them redraw? I don't know. That's tough. Yeah. That's true. That's very true. I think Sentinel's good in this matchup. Yeah, that's very true. Knowing that they had the Arcbound Ravager, you're right. I'm also distracted because my fiance just came home and she's like asking about stuff. I don't think I want the Spell Bomb. I think I want Emperor maybe. Yeah. I'll keep this. It's not a discard spell, but we can't cast Voidwalker with this hand though. Maybe this is a mulligan, but I think we should get basic swamp here. Yeah, for sure. If I take the drum, they can't cast anything until turn 2. Take the drum. I mean, they can't cast the scales right now. They can't cast anything until turn 3 with this hand. Now we can just take Scales plus Sentinel, and then we can Liliana the Automaton. Looks pretty good. Taking a lot of damage here, but we're gonna go 12. Yeah. Play this automaton. Just play it. Okay. It's whenever this creature becomes a target of spell or ability. Luckily, Liliana the Veil. I guess I could Kaya's Guile them to protect my Liliana. But then we can't Liliana the following turn. I think it's better just to Liliana. I think we can save this guy for later. If they have to spend the whole turn animating Moth attacking our Liliana, I think that's okay. Oh, they drew Saga. No, we're just gonna lose our Saga. Okay, that's something. That plays. Alright, back. I don't think it's worth representing Kaya's guy right now. Cherry dude. Hey, how's it going, Bob? Thanks for the raid, buddy. Totally, sorry. Of course I leave right when you raid me, buddy. Thanks for the raid. I was about to get demolished by scales right now. Chair diamond stream. That's great. That's great. Do we just need another dam? Is that what's happening here? Never raided again. How's your stream, buddy? Hope it went well. We don't know any of the cards in their hand. We need a dam then at this point. Yeah, we need a dam at this point. Oh, nice. Yeah, dam or EE. Dam or EE. We could play their own saga too, which is funny. Squirrel Rock, let's go, man. That's awesome. I think making a 1-1 blocking gains us more life. 9-1, wow. Send me the deck list. Put it in the link or like put it in my Discord if you don't mind. Definitely want to check it out later. Yeah, but they can't equip it this turn, so we need to draw a dam or an engineer explosives. Like we need to draw one of those. So it's block. So that way we can draw a Tarmogoyf, and that gives us an out as well. Goof. Oh, God. Cannot be regenerated. I will cast your Saga, good sir. Your Saga? You mean our Saga? I mean, we're not out of the woods yet. They have an active Shadow Spear and an Yawgmoth, so. We got the best around. I mean, this is also a real clock too. So they're spending all their mana doing that. That's why you play 2 damn in the 75. One main, one side. Something. Can we race the Yawgmoth? Legion's Branded? Exactly, Carry and Lich. Exactly. Okay, that's the plan. I did bring in Needle. I, in fact, did. How did this game turn around so much for us? It was all the good luck from Bob, man. It's all the good luck from Bob. Doink. This is Yawgmoth Nexus. Just double checking. I mean, there's a reason why damn is one of my emotes. There's a reason why. I love this card, man. Just one main, one side. This is just a very this is the reason why we do it. Okay. Gonna make a 1/1. Okay. So they're going for the Yawgmoth kill then rather than employing that. That's interesting. That's an interesting line. Oh god. Before I tap out of my black sources. Oh my. That's just actually a tough one. I guess we get Shadow Spear. 6, 12, 18. Yeah. I think we get Spear. I wish we had another mana though, but beggars can't be choosers. I wish I could play Voidwalker. Cool. What a game. What a game. Actually, we should be bringing Hushbringers, right? Totally omitted because I was distracted. When this dies. When it dies. Bob, are you still here? If you are, I hope you appreciate this. I hope you appreciate this. I think on the draw, I think Lilianas are pretty poor. So I'll pour those out. Golly. Where are our lands? Hence, so if I could swap a Voidwalker or Wandering Emperor for a land, that'd be great. This I will take. I think we have to bottom the Saga. We have to go discard into Goyf, play EE. I think we have to do this. It's not a bad hand, but I think that's the correct thing. Ah, fuck, they have Sentinel. Okay. So we just get try on with the smart flats. We actually playing Abzan. I'm debating if I want an Inquisition here. Or Prismatic ending the Sentinel just to blow everything up next turn. We could play Hushbringer. I kind of like Inquisitioning. Because like if they draw a Ravager, it doesn't really stop them. We could always just play the Hushbringer the following turn. I think I like Inquisitioning. Because like, we can actually answer... This actually answers whatever they're going to have. Nature's Claim. So Nature's Claim doesn't really do anything here. If we draw a land next turn, I might just Prismatic ending the Hangerback Walker. Yeah, I don't like playing EE into this board. I think we play Hushbringer. Yeah, let's play Hushbringer. Ooh. That's rough. Okay. Let's take 3. I think I'm gonna fetch. Fatal Push. I think we kind of need to like stall the board a little bit. I'd rather just have a Tarmogoyf. Yes, play into my E. Play into my E. Cool. So they can claim my Saga if they really wanted to, but... So let's get a little bit game of cat and mouse. So I think I'm gonna crack it now. So that way they don't get an extra counter. They might claim my Saga, which is fine. If that's what they do for the turn, I'm not gonna complain. Yep. I'll take the 4 life too. Okay. I kind of want a black source or a white source that we can Voidwalker plus. Thank you. Plus pending. Thank you very much. If they didn't block, we were 1 damage short. Felt pretty good. 4-1. Back to the 4-1 train with this deck. Alrighty. The Sentinels felt bad. Our matchups were blue-white control. We lost the Living End. Blur control, Boros, Stoneblade, Scales, and forget the last matchup. But I think our main deck configuration is pretty good. Having 3 main deck Voidwalkers definitely mattered, obviously against Scales, but against Living End, we lost to Living End. But being able to it's a big game against control. White seems like the weakest color. I agree 100%. I think it's one of those things where Prismatic, like when I play Rock, I definitely miss Prismatic Ending. I just miss Prismatic Ending. Because you'll see an opposing turn 1 Expedition map, turn 1 Amulet, turn 1 Ragavan, and you only have 4 push, but having 3 push, 3 pending, pending mattering so much against the Hangerback Walkers, right? We saw I guess we had the Voidwalkers, but just in a vacuum, just being able to exile stuff matters a ton. The Sentinels are kind of iffy, but they do grow constructs. I just wonder if I should swap this to Reclaimers. But then splashing white for only 3 Prismatic Ending and 1 Guile is kind of rough. The trackers didn't really show up today, but Lilianas were pretty good. Witherbone Command milled the Saga against control, and that was pretty good against them. But I think the 3 main deck Voidwalkers is exactly what we're going to be in this deck. It's kind of what the Rock deck had that won the PTQ. They had 3 Bobs, 3 Voidwalkers, and I think that split C is pretty good. That being said, Esper plus Dark Confidants are a pretty good combo as well. Sideboard wise, I think it's okay. The Chalice of the Void was a great call against the Rhinos. Oh, that's the last matchup was Rhinos. We beat Rhinos. So I think the 1-of Chalice is going to be pretty good here. The second Dam has been super clutch. Hushbringer was pretty decent against Scales. Just being another, prevent dying trigger kind of deck. Yeah, I think this is fine. just don't really know how to really further optimize this. If it needs further optimizing, we had to go for 1, losing to only living in, and they just had the kind of the nut. We won game 2, but game 1 we had our main deck spell bomb forced, and then our Kai's got griefed. I mean, maybe we could have like 1 more piece of yard hate, but I really like the Ashok as just more versatile yard. Great, so if you go Reclaimer, just go. Yeah, exactly. I think I'm gonna swap. If I swap the Sentinels for Reclaimers, it's just better to be Reclaimer or to be just Golgari. But I think Kai's Guile is like so well positioned right now, in my opinion. I think it's so good against like Blue Red Murktide and Living End. Like this is exactly the main deck card you want right now. Like I can see the tracker becoming a Kai's Guile. I just don't know if I want 2. But like I really do like the tracker. The mana base was actually decent, surprisingly, especially with the 3 Voidwalkers and 3 Lilianas. But something that has moving forward. Ooze is tough because there's not enough green sources. So that's kind of the bad thing about scavenging ooze. It's also really mana intensive. You could run Lion Sash, but that's also mana intensive. I just don't really like that. That's exciting. We're gonna raid Fluffy Wolf. For those who don't know, we're gonna be co-streaming tomorrow. So if you want to check that out, follow Fluffy Wolf, which is gonna raid right now. If you want to check my past streams or support the channel, hit that follow button. You can go to my YouTube for my past streams. Go to my Discord if you want to come hang out, talk more about the deck. With 401, which is a good start. Go to my Twitter if you want to follow and get stream updates. Other than that, let's raid Fluffy. We're gonna, again, like I said, I'm gonna go on his stream tomorrow, probably around 6. I think he's gonna start a little bit earlier, but I'm gonna join him. I think we're gonna play some sort of hippo deck, whatever that hippo companion is, where everything has to be 3 CMC or higher. So it's gonna be fun hanging out. I've been on his stream a couple times, so definitely drop Fluffy a follow. And then we will hopefully see you tomorrow. Other than that, back on my stream, my next stream will probably be Thursday. Where I'll be probably tuning this list a little bit more, but felt pretty good. All right, take it easy, stay safe, stay healthy, and hope to catch you tomorrow on Fluffy's stream or my stream on Thursday. Take care. Bye.